up, nerds? Hello.
Happy Saturday.
Hello. How's everyone doing? Body, good to see you. Happy Saturday, every nerd.
Every nerd. Hello, Temte. Good to see ya.
Hey, Temte. John 2 Dot. Hello.
Hello, imposter. Thank you. I appreciate the approval.
Happy Saturday.
Say that you're fine when you're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they would never understand.
We're doing good.
Pretty good.
Really good.
Yeah. Honestly, it's been a good week.
Yeah.
Super Cat Cafe was in the London Games Festival, and it got some traction. We got some reviews, which was awesome. And I've been doing some deving off stream, which is always great. You know, when that motivation is there off stream.
I think it's like that spring feeling.
Yes, the sun is out.
The spring motivation. What? You made a game. We did. Believe it or not, we actually did.
We did. It's out there. It's out there in the world. People are playing it. Our average
Your son is a deadly laser. I mean, you're not wrong.
our average daily player count is at like 22, which is insane.
It's more than we could have ever believed.
Yeah. Like 22 people on average play our game every day. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, it's such a weird but awesome feeling.
I just love it when we get short and sweet little reviews like that Spanish one we got. It was like, I saw cat.
Yeah.
And like, you got me.
Yeah. And there was one of the reviews was like, this was actually pretty fun. That was it.
That was a review. And it's like, you know what? We'll take those. Hello, Zakuma. How's it going?
It's Akumo. Hello.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it's always nice, no matter how many reviews you have, when you get another one, it's like, ooh.
It's just like another little burst of motivation. It's like, yes, that's good. That's great. We love that.
Yeah. But yeah, we've been working on the game. Selena's been doing some texturing.
There's some sussiness going on.
Yeah.
That I need to fix.
Some texturing on the greenhouse, taking shape. This weirdness is the outline shader we're using. Something's not quite right.
There's something wrong with my faces.
There's a rave under the floor for some reason.
I need to fix one of my faces.
Hey, Louise. Greenhouse looks good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've added the zombie upgrade system. Not many upgrades there yet, but now the zombies get upgrades too periodically. I've added a way to interact with things in the world, so you can walk up to, for example, a building, and imagine like the dock right now is ruffling with the lock or something, and then you like unlock the door, unlock a new safe zone. There's gonna be a whole system around there.
Yeah.
What the flip? Yes. I also did this. I forgot. I gave the dock a roll with the...
Oh, snap. Yeah. I see what happened here. You're right. There's just a hole. Here.
Oh. There you go.
It's because
Mystery solved.
Because I had made the floor like a squash cube.
Right.
And at some point, I guess I deleted that bit, so now there's just like, that's why you saw all
Yeah.
the multiple faces. Yeah. It's just a hole.
Hey, Dad. Rolling in.
Rolling.
Games need more roll. Yeah. Like,
Wow.
it's kind of jank, but I'm also proud. Like, it looks okay, right?
I think it looks good. How the heck do I fix this? My question. Can I even fix it? Ah, crap.
But was it your intention to have a little ramp there, or not really?
No.
It was just the floor.
It's just, I just.
Uh-oh.
Oopsie. I mean, we could have a ramp, but I mean, the door's gonna sit over it.
Yeah, and also that means that then they have to go slightly up to not clip into the ground.
How fix? How fix?
Yep. I also added a special zombie. I tested out how we could do special zombies. Unfortunately, I don't have. I need to upgrade my debug here real quick to be able to show you. Let's do that. Well, your definition of jank is super different from mine. I think the roll looks great. Thank you, Funny. Thank you. Yeah, I think in my head it looks jank because I just butchered the running animation to look like a roll. Like, it doesn't have its own sprites. Like, it works, but I just like cobbled together sprites to make it happen. Dark Souls, Jay Ferret. Yeah, that's my cheating roll though. There'll be a big cooldown on the roll. It'll be like an upgrade path, right? You can reduce your roll cooldown so you can do it more often. Maybe we'll have like a charges upgrade.
Yeah.
So like you'll get an upgrade that says your utility ability can have up to 2 charges with independent cooldown type of thing. Would be cool. But yeah, it's a roll. It's a roll.
Mamma mia.
Okay, let me do a spawn special zombs button. I'll just do that real quick. See if I can show you.
Okay. Now I fixed it.
Does that mess up your texture?
No, because I can just move the UV to like if you can sort of look in here. You can just mess around with it. It's not gonna be perfect, but I think it'll be good enough. I can drag this to be like a solid color or something.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Like, I think it's fine. I just don't want it to be jank.
Amount. No, we don't need it. I'll just do that.
We just do things a little hacky sometimes, and that's okay, right? Why would I restart the entire model? No, just hack it. The next one will be better, right? That's. The next model will be cleaner.
How's everyone doing today? Any news, any updates on projects? Let us know. I saw that you were working on your game, Foddy. You did a test stream. I was just lurking away.
Lurking.
Was your laptop able to handle the streaming? Potato laptop test stream. I might try doing that midday. Nice. Lately, I've been kind of overthinking streaming. Overthinking? How so? See if this works. Doing good. Did some civilian sprites and I'm making a hostage character to serve as a bonus objective for the levels. Nice. So are you gonna have like civilians just running around, like running away from the action type of thing, and then one specific that you can save? That's cool. I really liked like when you're shooting and like all the bushes react and the cars react and everything's like seeing civilians run would add to that. I think that's quite cool. In some levels, nice.
Oh, okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. We fixed that. We can now move back to what I was doing over here.
I originally started doing it as a tool to prevent procrastination, and for some reason I somehow forgot about that original point, right? Because lately I skipped streams because I didn't feel like it would be good content. Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. I feel that sometimes. Both before a stream or during a stream, I feel like I'm working on something that's not entertaining. And sometimes it can feel bad, but
yeah,
it is also our main goal to use streams as just, you know, work on the game time. That's all it needs to be.
Yeah.
Just do it. Yeah.
If it keeps you working on the things you want to work on, then I think that's the biggest benefit. Like, you know, I really was dreading having to do this. Having to outline every single one of these little thingies for the greenhouse. That's a lot of thingies.
That is a lot of
That
thingies.
is a lot of thingies, oh my god. So yeah, because we're streaming and we're just hanging out, I'm sure I'll get it done. And if I wasn't streaming and we weren't hanging out, I would definitely not do it.
There's no way. You committed to that, and I commend you for it. But I don't think you should have done that.
What?
I think those bits should have one texture and be handled separately.
And I might just do that. I'm like no. I mean, I might do that in the same way that I just fixed the step. Like I just moved the UV map to like an
Right.
area. I
Right.
might just have an area of solid color in the texture, and I'll just draw like those will just be like a solid color or something. Like I'm not gonna outline all these little bits.
That's
Like,
what I mean. If it was using one texture, then you could outline it because it's just one thingy, and it uses it for every bit.
But you know, those thingies are the grooves of the
Yeah.
thing, so I'm not good. Like those don't need any work, so
Okay.
those are fine. It's mostly the straight long pieces that need the outlines,
Yeah. It's a lot.
which is still a lot, yeah. But like you said, that's the only way to get that hand texture feel, isn't it?
So you can see this little radioactive nerd is a special zombie. Wait, I need to reset
Is he?
here. Where'd they go? There we go. So this is a special kind of zombie. Now we have base zombies, and we can do special zombies. I mean, obviously they still need more work, but this would be a sprinter zombie. So it has like high speed, but low turning rate, so you can like dodge around them, but they'll always catch up to you. You just have to dodge. And this is part of the zombie upgrade system. So sometimes the zombie virus is going to mutate, and you can select between two options. And the zombie sprinters will be one of those options. And you'll have to weigh your options. Are you going to add sprinters or pick whatever is the other option, which could be another special zombie. It could be like increase zombie speed, like every zombie speed by 10% is also quite bad. So you're gonna have to decide, pick your poison type thing.
Stuff says I actually recently started working on my game. Got a whole lot of Godot to relearn. Every time we leave something for a little bit, you always got that learning curve again, don't you?
You got this. You got this.
Yeah.
Keep at it. What kind of game are you working on? Yeah, so you can see the movement is like, if I'm like moving like this, it's not bad. But currently I have a problem where, like, if I just stand still. Oh. Stop it.
Stop it.
If I just stand still, let me do this. I'm gonna like just dodge that first one. And I'm just gonna stand still. This
TK,
happens.
thank you for that fart.
Hey TK. Like, they can never hit me if I stand still.
Wait, what?
Which is not,
That's not good.
obviously not the intention.
They're just revolving around you.
They're orbiting. So I'm having to fix that. They only see movement. Yes. Yeah, maybe this should be the T-Rex zombie instead. A 3D platformer. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, the way I'm doing this movement currently is like their turning rate is dependent on the distance to the dock. So the further away they are, the more turning rate they have. But there's this like middle point where it's the perfect balance between turning rate and speed, where they just go into an orbit. Some orbital mechanics here, but if I go away, you see they instantly turn towards me because their turning rate is big enough to face me again. So I gotta fix that somehow. You can counter this with having a zombie that only moves in straight lines. Yeah.
They could move like chess pieces.
We'll just end up remaking Aramus Chess Survivors.
Zombie chess.
Anyway, this was more an exercise, not so much in actually getting this done right, but exploring the concept of special zombies altogether, which initially I wanted to do composition only and no inheritance. I ended up not doing that. I was just struggling to wrap my head around like full composition. So I just went with inheritance. You have a base zombie class, and then the special zombies extend that and do their own thing. They have their own special states for the state machine, and it works. They can have their own animation. Like right now, it's the same thing. It's just because we don't have any other sprite, but they can have their own body type and own animations. Figure all that out. It's going to be a lot of work, but hopefully it'll pay off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Been a good week. Yeah, so today, while Selena is doing the texturing of the greenhouse there, I'm going to, first off, improve our prop generation tool. I don't remember what I called it. Right now it only does grass. I used it to populate the grass in the level, like these little grass bits. But I want to extend it so it can basically use any props. I could put the trees on it, I could put the grass, rocks, and I can define custom density values for each thing. That is the plan. So yeah, good to it.
Sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just keep drawing straight lines.
Actually, I haven't looked at our Super Cat Cafe wish list today. I'm gonna take a little peek, a little piggy peek,
I can't resist.
a little bit of a peek.
Little maca peek. Maca peek.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Why is the rum always gone?
It is gone. It is done. 20 yesterday.
Panacoda, thank you for that hydration.
Hey,
Cheers.
Bandicoder. Happy Saturday. I've been catted.
I've been frozen.
How's it going, Panda?
Hello.
Yeah, so this was for the London Games Festival. We had one of the biggest wish list spikes that we've seen in a long time. First day, almost 300 wish lists, then 300, 250, 100. Like it was huge.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank
It
you,
was
thank
awesome.
you. Yeah, I thought that was pretty big.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Very happy with that. Obviously, those are wish lists that are coming in during a sale. So, I don't know if that means that we need to make a bigger sale in order to convert those. Or maybe it was just someone that came across the game for the first time and they're not sure if they want it yet. But maybe on the next sale they would buy it, even if it was at the same price.
Yeah, hard to say.
I don't know. It's all kind of wishy-washy.
Yeah, I mean, eventually we'll have a bigger discount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a very good event for us, for sure. Paycheck didn't come in yet, so they wait. True.
Could be. Yeah.
Nice spike, much better than the 90s gel spikes.
Not the gel spikes.
Come on, man. That's personal right there. I went through my spiky phase.
Yeah, you had little spikes.
We're halfway and it's end of the month for most. Yeah, could be. Could be. How did I know? Mine was really short-lived. Too much work to maintain spiky hair. Yeah. Yeah. True.
It seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Jeff, thank you for your fart. Welcome on in.
Hey, Jeff. How's it going? Right. So Right, we have this like grass situation. I could use different.
Yeah. When I was 7, I thought this effort was worth it. When I was 7, I asked my grandma to do like probably hundreds of tiny little tiny ponytails with colorful headbands because I saw it on like a cartoon and I really wanted to have it. And she spent like 2 hours doing like hundreds of tiny ponytails on my head. Poor grandma. Frog hat link. I mean,
it must have been like some random.
I'm pretty sure
Amazon.
if you put frog hat in Amazon,
Yeah,
you'll find it. It's like the third. Yeah, if you just put frog hat on Amazon, it's like the third one there.
let's make an affiliate link real quick.
Damn, I should get an affiliate link.
When I was 7, I thought the effort was worth it. Oh yeah, at the time it was not only worth it, it was necessary. Right?
Yeah.
Been well, chilling. Was so tired after work and didn't realize it. I ate then fell asleep with my shoes on last night. Just woke up. Oh damn. Well, I hope you're feeling a bit more rested today. Hope you enjoy your Saturday. Okay, so right now we have a foliage generator. We called it foliage generator. And this takes our grass scenes and populates it. But we want it to be more abstract so we can use it for anything.
Huge.
So instead of a foliage generator, it'd be like prop generator, and we can define what it does. Now the question is, so if I wanted to do grass, bushes, and trees, do I want the generator to be able to handle different things, or do I could just place 3 generators and do them that way?
Jeff is saying my body's tired because I started jogging again after how many years? Oh, I mean, I bet that, you know, getting your body used to something new, it's definitely not easy.
Yeah.
I still struggle to even choose to walk back home from the station. I'm good at, I can now consistently walk to the station in the morning, but coming back, I'm like, just take the bus.
Because I got 7 hours of sleep instead of 3. I feel weird.
That's good. 7 hours of sleep is good.
Any hunches on what made you get a better sleep?
Asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Forced it. That's one way to do it.
Forced it. Yeah, I struggle with sleep sometimes. It kind of comes and goes. Like I'd go to a phase where I'm not sleeping at all, and then I'm okay for a while. Normally I say I'm up and do some art or something. Yeah, you just keep yourself busy instead of trying to sleep.
I kind of wish I could just get up. Because I do sometimes wake like really early, but then I just kind of force myself to go back to sleep.
Okay. I
Gotta get
say
the spicy water. Get that spicy water. Get it.
hmm.
Full of milestones today. Also been 2 weeks. No coffee. You want to be woken up, get a puppy. I mean, Maka does a good enough job if I leave the door open, to be honest. Even with the door closed, she still scratches the door. The second she hears that I move or something, she'll start scratching the door. When I say no to coffee, I've been addicted to sugary cream lattes. Yeah, I know it's hard. I feel like coffee's probably better than the sugary drinks in moderation.
Okay. Now it's no longer foliage, so generate props, clear props. Clear props. Place props. This whole thing here was just me and ChatGPT going back and forth for like 2 hours. Do I understand it? I mean, kind of. But it works.
I feel like after you do that, you need to then just ask it, can you just explain what we just did in very simple terms, you know? No, but honestly.
I mean, it has comments. I do kind of understand it. I just don't understand the math part. Just because I can't math.
Oh my god. I saw this post the other day about like a very simple math question, right? But because the rules of operations apparently changed at some point, people were getting 2 different answers and everyone was saying that they were right. Because you know, in the order of operations, like you do like you treat multiplication, division, whatever as like one thing.
Yes.
And like things in parentheses, it's their own thing. So it was like 4 plus 2 and then in parentheses 2 plus 2. So like the way I'd learned them was like, yeah, you just do the 2 plus 2 in the parentheses. And then you then go left to right, because then,
yeah,
you know. But then it was like, no, that's wrong. You gotta do it like this, because now it's like that. I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah, so math is hard.
Been addicted to sugary cream lattes, frappuccino. Yeah, we definitely didn't have one of those just then.
Hey, in my defense, I have not had a frappuccino since last year. I mean, yesterday I had one too, but it's, you know, little treat. I accidentally did a dotted line here. I don't know how I did that, and I don't think I'll be able to ever do it again.
Bernardo LE5? LE5? I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I did that for work. It got me 90%, and then I scrapped it and then used part of it to finish my original script. Yeah. Just for context, this is taking a mesh and finding random points in a mesh, like inside a mesh, to place, say, like the grass, right? But then it has to have options like how close can the grass be? How does it treat the edges of the mesh? Because the mesh can be quite complex. Like, it's not just a square. It could be like a donut, or like multiple squares and with triangles, and then a circular bit over here. Like, it's not working perfectly, but I got it to be good enough by changing a few things that ChatGPT spit out. Ellie 5, explain like I'm 5. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's got all the comments in the code, so I know what each part is doing. But you know, it's doing some weird stuff with vertices and whatnot. I don't know what the heck is happening there. I'm not that smart.
You're like, that's none of my business. What's going on, man?
I don't care.
Interpolation.
Okay. So now it's a props generator. It's not a foliage generator. So how's this looking here? We can make a grass generator. Oh no, did it break everything? Oh, it did. Nice.
No, not nice.
That's great. Okay, so we get to see what it does. So I have... Oh, it broke like everything. That's really cool. Wow.
Is it though?
That's disgusting. Is what that is. Damn it. Because I changed the parent class, it actually got rid of the things that I had there. Wah, wah. That's fine. Rip everything. Yeah, I just deleted all my things. My grass, my poor grass. It's okay because now we get to test that it worked. Yay. I'm just thinking, would I want to add collision checking to this? So one way I can do the grass generation is I can paint, like make a mesh where I want grass. So for example, with the lake, I would make sure that that mesh does not include the area of the lake, so it doesn't spawn grass inside the lake. Another way of doing it would be checking for collisions. And if it collides with the collision shape, it would not spawn it there. That would be another way of doing it, similar to what we do with the zombie spawner. We have this is on collider. It does a physics query, checks for world collisions. Yeah, I could maybe do this. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That would simplify things. Okay, let's try it. So, foliage generator is no longer foliage generator. How do I created a tools thing. Foliage generator is now called props generator. Let's rename these things. Props generator. Props generator. Okay. And here we're going to paste this function, but I need to double check the physics layers. So I want 0, which is world. Objects. That's it. So 1 or 0 and 1. 0 and 1. Okay. Pixel Artaholic. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for that.
So when we're placing props, you chance, pick random.
And hello, welcome.
Right, we get the points here. That's right, that's right, that's right. So here we can say if point is on collider, continue.
My hat timer was up. It's really hot.
Liamo, hello. Okay, let's see if that works then. So if we go back over to our level, we're going to give this an area in which to spawn grass.
Thank you for the hydrate. It's getting really warm in here today.
It is, yeah. It's sunny today. Really, the clouds are coming. Rip.
Clouds are coming.
Rip. Okay, so if we take this little box, and then we do this, we define the area that we want to spawn grass in. Now before, what I did is I would have this area, and then I would, for example, do this. So I'll make another box and then do this, and then say subtraction. So if I didn't want grass to spawn on a particular spot, like the lake, for example, I would cut it out of the mesh so it wouldn't spawn grass here. But if we're checking for collisions, I don't really need that level of detail. It should just work. Theory. Let's find out. So this is the grass generator. We're gonna have to give it the grass scenes. So I'm gonna go grass 1, grass 2. Don't want grass in the lake? No.
I mean, one could argue that there might be some grass in it.
We'll have like lily pads and stuff and things. Okay.
Oh.
So it worked. Kind of. Grass was generated. It did not create the grass on the lake, which is great. It also didn't create it in the greenhouse, which it did before. Because it's checking for collisions, and the greenhouse has a collision box. It should also not have spawned it inside these things. Pretty good. Now, problem is, what the heck is this?
Why are they at different heights?
They're flying.
And some of them are like in the ground.
They're flying.
They're acting crazy. Why are they doing that? Who allowed this?
So the problem is that we're checking a 3D mesh when we really shouldn't be, huh? We should be checking a 2D space. Yeah. Not very smart, is it? If I did this, I went back into generator, then I clear and generate. There we go. Yeah, you can see that's fine. Then it did some weird stuff. I can refactor this later to do the calculations only in 2D space. For now, I'm just gonna cheat and say instance dot position dot y equals 0, and that should fix it. Clear, generate. There we go. Now they're all at the same spot. Now we do still have to handle things that don't have collision, such as the road. Don't want grass on the road, but we also don't want to collide with the road. So for that, we can grab those things.
Pixel Art Holic is asking, will this game be in the style of Vampire Survivors or similar? Oh,
It is definitely inspired by it. It's going to be a little bit different. In the sense that you're not going to have enemies coming at you like constantly. There's going to be a bit more of an incentive to explore the map. Like you'll get a wave coming at you, but then you'll have a bit of dead time, so you can go out and like find the zombies yourself.
I guess in a way, for me, the fun little twist is that you're not like hurting anyone. You're curing them.
Yes.
You're saving peoples.
True.
By the way, love the art. Thank you. Yeah, you can see right next to me that at the moment I'm working on just hand texturing the 3D model of the greenhouse, which is a lot of work. But we're getting there.
Yeah, if I run the game here, you can see like there's no enemies coming at me right now. They're just like there on the map, and you can choose to either go around them, to go explore, or you can engage essentially. And yeah, like Celine was saying, you're not killing enemies, you are curing the zombies, reverting them back into humans, and then leading them to a safe zone. And that's kind of like XP works in something like Vampire Survivors. Instead of getting XP for killing an enemy, you get XP for curing a zombie and then bringing them to a safe zone.
For humanity.
Really nice idea. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, we have the core game loop pretty close to like having all the necessary parts in there. Couple more weeks. What is the biggest thing that still surprises you during game dev? The biggest thing that surprises during game dev.
Bruh.
I think being able to do things that you never thought you'd be able to do, for me, never ceases to surprise me. Like, I never thought I'd be able to do a 3D model, but
Yeah.
here we are.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be able to texture the said 3D model, and here we are. Yeah, and how complicated even the most simple things are, exactly. Q8 Geek, what? I'm not entirely sure, because you always, is this a joke? Is this
It's
a
from
real...
Q8. It's definitely a joke.
That's what I mean, like, is there a pun in there I'm supposed to see that I'm not seeing?
Yes, it's a pun. Sad news, I broke up with my girlfriend Lorraine because
I can see clearly now
Cool,
that
yes.
Lorraine is... Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well, I was saying... Okay.
Sorry, it just took me a moment there. Ben, thank you for
Ben.
that part.
I can see clearly now Lorraine is... I didn't catch the Lorraine part, only the Claire Lee part. Hey, Ben. Temtic, you are rewarding this behavior.
Thank you so much for the gifty, Temtic.
Temtic enjoys the puns.
It was good. It just took me a minute there to get it. Good, stop it. Stay in your spot because you drink my water. You're not allowed here. Criminal offense. I still can't believe she drank like half my water before we even started the stream. What is her problem? Hey!
Oh.
Perch.
Whoa!
Just say
Fufu, relax.
Okay. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Oh, dang.
I just realized now that I'm checking collisions, it's also checking for world boundaries, which means the grass can't spawn outside the map. I'll need to fix that. Anyway, so clear props, generate props, and we no longer have grass on the road. Great.
I mean, in some ways we do want eventually to have grass on the road, but like... Maybe that's more manually placed.
Yeah. I mean, okay, we have some grass on the road just because my code is not perfect.
Who needs grass you can't touch?
The dock can roll now, yeah. Yeah. That was very recent addition. I think I just did that yesterday, actually. I got tired of not having an animation for the dash ability. And I was just like...
It's just that wouldn't it be
Yeah.
fun if you rolled?
YOLO. The cooldown is instant just because I gotta go fast. But in the actual game, there'll be a cooldown to it.
Boo!
Get nerfed, nerds.
He's using hacks.
Okay.
Wait.
Holy! Are you for real? Cute!
Wait, what the heck? 25?
Oh my god.
Wait,
Thank
okay.
you
Thank
so
you.
much for the 25 gifties. Q8, that is absolutely wild. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Ben, thank you for the fart.
Thank you so
Holy
much.
Oh my god. Huh?
So many nerds
Look
in
at all the
there got
nerds.
subs.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Fruit Superman, welcome on and thank you for that fart. Oh, I didn't get a good one.
Thank you. That's insane.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind of you.
Whoa.
That's awesome. Woo! Thank you. Well, you let one out, Temptic.
Yeah.
Little toot.
That's insanity. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Holy.
Whoa.
Ben, thank you for that fart as well. Thank you so much.
That's crazy.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Look at all those nerds. That's awesome. I'm just here doing stuff.
That's a lot of subs. My goodness. Have you seen my 404 egg yet? I have not. I don't think so.
404A. Oh. Hello.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done. Fine.
I've not seen it. Oh. John Trudeau, thank you for that fart. Thank you. To be a pharmacist, you javelin to pass a drug test. Did I read that? Did I pronounce something wrong? You have to pass. Oh. I thought I was missing
Oh my
a word pun there.
Um.
Holy, I can kind of see the forest you built there.
I may have to adjust some values here. It's like 2 or 3 trees too many, I would say. To be a pharmacist, you have to pass a drug test.
Oh,
Yeah,
which one?
yeah.
No.
Wait.
For real, dude? Oh my god.
Dude, 10 gifties. Thank you.
Holy crap. Fauci, thank you. So much for the 10 gift. That is so many gifties.
I have arrived.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the blurb as well. Oh my gosh.
Wait.
Q8! Another 10? Are you...
Thank you so much,
What do I
nerds.
even
Oh
say?
my god.
Thank you so much. I feel like thank you is just not enough, you know?
Mind the
That's-
gap.
Mind the gap indeed.
Thank you, Temptic. Sniping Jeff.
Thank you for the sub.
Oh my god.
Thank you for the gifty to Jeff Temtec.
That's
super, That's
insane.
super nice.
Kavino, how's it
Level
going? I hope the game is going well.
8. Level 8 hype train, you guys.
That's insane.
I've not seen that. That's a lot. That is a lot of gift subs. Oh
Wow.
my gosh. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
I'm really grateful for this.
Oof.
Oh my god. What is going on in there?
Insane.
No, but what is going on in the game?
Oh, the forest?
What is going on in there?
I felt like it needed more density is all.
I mean, I don't hate it. Show me the money. Oh my god.
Louise, the civilian sprites are looking awesome.
Oh my god. Yes.
Those look
Louise,
great.
that is looking
Is
so good.
Is that Mr. Bean? Am I crazy? Or you drew Mr. Bean?
Mr. Bean? Yeah, it kind of does look like Mr. Bean.
Yes, it's Mr. Bean. Amazing.
Show me the money.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Felgi.
Fauji, thank
Oh
you
my
for the
God.
fart. Thank you for the big fart. That's a good one.
Y'all are insane. Hi, Chol. Enjoy the emotes. Thank you
Enjoy-
again,
and
Felgi.
You got a lot of cool emotes now.
Good morning. My
Oh.
God.
Wow. That was a lot. Oh my god. What do I even? Whew.
Wait, you gotta go. My good.
Wait.
Thank you so much
Thank
for the
you,
extra
Q8.
5 gifties. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys completed the
Sammy,
level 9.
you got hit, Sammy. Enjoy.
Yes, enjoy.
Thank you so much, Q8. You're just gonna roll on through, drop your puns, drop your subs, and you're just gonna enjoy your Saturday? Is that what you're telling me?
Drop big sub bombs.
Insane. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. The lot. Oh, doing
goodness.
my job. So well, Q8, honestly, thank you so much for all those gifties, but also
Wait.
what do you mean about to beat our last record? What record? What? Oh my gosh. Anon, thank you for those 10. Oh my god, look at all the people that got gift subs now.
Thank you so much.
Holy, thank you so much for that.
I don't even know what to say anymore. Where is all this kindness coming from?
What did we do to deserve all
I don't
this
know.
kindness?
It's-
But thank you so much.
I'm out here just breaking the game, and you guys are gifting subs.
I'm out here just drawing some bricks. in the space, in the 3D space. Oh!
Ten.
Dagger! That one was explosive. It just kind of jumped.
Wait.
Look, I thought, what? Oh, it looks a Kuma got a gifty.
What the heck, Q8? Oh my god.
Oh, snap. Like, what?
Thank you so much. Dagger, I don't know if you saw, but you made Celine jump with that.
That one was just like
That
a
bit fart.
very like powerful. It just a little fart there that
It just
scared me.
It blew Celine away. Thank you so much, guys.
Oh my god! Thank you so much. I think this is. I don't know if we've seen a hype train like this.
No, it's insane.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Thank you so much for all that. Honestly, that is super kind of you guys.
oh, you can see in the bar now. You can see where the finish line is.
Oh, what is
you,
that? What
Paul
we've
G.
done? Is that like our record?
Yeah, the finish line is how far we've ever come, I guess.
Pauji! Thank
you,
you
Paul
for
G.
that explosive little fart. Thank you. Oh. Another one.
More money.
More money. Oh,
Thank you.
snap. Oh my god. More money.
More money.
Fruit Superman, thank you for the little fart. LG, thank you for that triple fart bomb. Thank you. Record, how many subs are we up there? I have no idea.
I don't really know how that stuff works.
More money.
More money.
Thank you for that extra 100 biddies. Oh snap! I feel like I need to wear my little party hat or something. Okay.
More money.
It's like the audio meme.
More money.
Oreo oreo.
Oreo. Oreo.
This is absolutely
Anon.
insane.
Wait. There is so many sounds. All the sounds, all the explosions.
Why is this happening?
11 hype train. Holy crap.
Oh,
I'm gonna throw some yays in there because what is happening? Ben redeemed the maca treat. We will give maca a treat
That's what it's all about.
for sure.
oh my god. This is insane. Thank you so much, Anonymous, whoever you are. Pal G, thank you. I need a tissue. This is...
Now that's more money.
Let's give Kuku some treats while he gets that little tissue. All right, new record, dude. QA Geek, thank you so much for all that. That is so generous and so kind. I hope you have the best day. But I also just wanted to thank you for your puns and your jokes, you know, because they're always highly appreciated.
Oh my god.
Have an awesome rest of the day. Let's bring the Kuku out for some treats.
Y'all are insane. Thank you. I don't
Maka.
know. I don't know why we deserve it, but thank you.
Marcus in the stinky cloud.
Crunches on the treats. Oh. My goodness. Everyone that got a gift, enjoy the emotes. What? Why you deserve it? You guys are amazing.
Oh, Temte,
Thank you,
thank you
Temte.
so much.
My goodness.
Do you think Maka deserves one more treat? I think
Ugh.
so.
Oh, look at that crunch face.
She made such a good crunch face. Good, cool.
Have a good one, Q8. Again, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was wild.
Mize,
Level
hello.
11. Holy.
Ugh. Funny.
Funny with the gifty.
Thank you. Love to Catherine. Love it. How's it going, Mize? Happy Saturday.
Nice, good to see you. You're pink today. It's
Catherine's birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice. Thank you so
I'm
much.
just giving Maka a little brush. Pink is nice. Pink is nice. Look at all this fluff. So much fluff.
Are you changing your color because Panda Coder was copying you? Is that why? Wow. That's an assertion. Okay, something is
I
not...
got plagiarized. Mice, you gotta go ahead and trademark that pink color now. You gotta protect it, you know?
Protect.
Protect. Okay, Google, I'm gonna give you one more treat so that you can go back to your spot and let me work. Thank you. You go over here. Wow, oh my gosh, it's a treat, look.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. What a day. What a start to the stream.
Absolutely
I mean,
insane. Yeah.
I have no words. Just thank you. And we missed the message. 2 minutes. I mean, there was a lot happening. Where we go?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of messages that were missed.
You're great, awesome. You make people feel very welcome and comfy. You make sure everyone matters, and you give advice. Listen to your stupid jokes.
Wait.
That's 15 right there. What? Anon. Oh goodness. Also, Tempting, thank you for that super lovely message as well. Thank you. I mean, you know, we do just try to encourage you guys to make games just because we know firsthand how difficult it is, so we can empathize and relate with all of you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. But yes, thank you so much. That's incredible. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Like, Choo Choo's right. What in the world?
Level 11.
Level eel, like what?
Oh, thank you.
Dude. Was that 98?
98
Are
subs.
you kidding me?
With
Is that even possible?
I don't know what to say.
What in the world? Wowzers. Thank you so much for that insane fart train. Oh my. I hope y'all got some good little emotes out of that as well. Some good rewards.
It's like a reward.
It's like a reward. Can confirm it's indeed possible. Even higher is possible. That's wild. That is so wild.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. My goodness. And I can also confirm it will make you cry.
Listen, there's just like, it's dusty today, okay?
It's just all dust. It's dusty.
I'm not crying.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Maka, why are you glaring at me? You gonna do a flip? You gonna flip? If I do this, you gonna flip?
It's just always crazy to me that we're just out here being silly, and
Woo!
yeah, you guys enjoy it. It's crazy.
That's. I just feel like I don't. It just doesn't like sink in right away. You know.
Mm.
I'm like, this is clearly not real. You know. So glad I caught this moment. What? I'm so glad you were here to see it. Like I wanted a sub, but didn't get one.
Sub to Maka.
Even with the K. That is insane.
Yeah.
That user is gonna be so confused. Oh goodness. Oh, that's funny.
As I said, y'all need 2 more followers. What are we at? I don't actually have that count. Where is
Follower
that?
count? I have no idea. I'm frozen again.
I got catted.
1, 3, 3.
Oh, we're getting to the elite. Damn.
We're gonna do what?
Elite?
What's lead?
You either know or you don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mr. Gene, hello.
It's okay, Temtic. I don't know either. That one's just gone over my head.
Deshamara, thank you so much for the follow. No.
How's it going, fellow nerds? I'm so confused, but also glad I joined at this time, Mr. Gene.
Mr. Gene,
Welcome.
I feel the same way.
Yeah,
I too am confused.
I'm quite confused. What is lead even exactly? What, like, I can see why it makes lead with the numbers, but what?
Elite is like, well, I'm pretty sure it comes from the word elite, but it is like a gamer. It's an elite gamer, and you don't spell it with letters. You spell it with numbers because you're cool.
Right. Yes. I gotcha. Okay. All right then.
Elite speak. Yeah. Hey, Lance.
Thank you for that follow as well. Thank you.
Berthorum, hello. Where are you guys from? I'm originally from Portugal.
And I'm from Argentina.
And we are currently in the UK.
8008 is also late. We all typed that in our calculators as well. Middle school calculator speak. Yeah, exactly. We haven't had a single original experience, have we?
Z-Ment, how's it going?
Oh, hello. Nice. I'm from Brazil. Well, it's good to have you.
Bem-vindo.
Everything's not original. Oh, Runty, hello. You were about to froze me. But see, now you get to save your points, and then you can froze me after this timer runs out.
You can fart on Selene instead.
Don't fart on me. Thorm, thank you so much for the follow. You nerds are now elite. We're elite. Great. Oh, my cuckoo. Whoa.
Cuckoo's meowing.
Did you guys hear that? Or was it too soft?
Maybe our energy levels are too high.
Say that you're
We're
fine and you're
confused.
not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Is going. Having a chill Saturday evening. Just got food done. After a rest for a while, having some dinner with the family.
Nice.
Oh, that's great, Samantha. Yeah. Whew. How you doing? Been a crazy few weeks, but all is well. Okay, yeah, I mean, today's been wild.
Yeah.
So much has happened in the last hour. It's been a lot.
You know, we just clicked start stream thinking it was going to be a normal Saturday stream, and
then bada bing, bada boom.
Boom, boom, shake the room.
Shake the room. Listen, I'm just trying to make little cracks in the brick.
Old Rod, thank you.
7 months. Thank you so much. That Procreator looks like a 3D model. Mr. Gene, let me tell you all about the world's most inefficient pipeline for texturing 3D assets that you have ever seen in your life. So,
Oh, God. Not like this.
first things, oh, we got a Macacam. Sorry, we're just quick pause for Macacam. I must obey the rules. But essentially, I can talk about it. I create a 3D model in Blender, right? We do that. We make the UV map, right? Then we save out the UV map, like with the UV grid image, right? And then I export the Blender file to an OBJ file and put it in my Google Drive. I then open Google Drive in my iPad, download the file, and then I drag that into Procreate. And then in Procreate, it does support 3D. It opens that OBJ file and it opens basically like your image texture, and then I just draw in Procreate to texture stuff, and then I save that texture, put it back into my drive, download it from Drive again, and then I open Blender, and then I replace the image texture with the new image texture. It is a very inefficient process. Yeah, most people don't do it because it's not efficient. It's painful. It's painful to hand texture things. It takes a lot of time, but we want a very specific thing. So here we are. And this is what 3D objects look like in Procreate. And there's a lot of sussiness that happens, but it's good enough for what I want it to do, because when I bring it back into Blender, it works fine. Yeah, it's cray. So yeah, the 3D assets themselves are in Blender. Yeah. Empty. Is that like a test tube? Why does it look like a toast? Like the shadows. The shadow, because it's just like the light.
I applied the rock texture to the whole level somehow. I don't know how I did that. That's what the snow was. The good old Control Z.
That's
Don't worry
great,
about it.
Temtech. It's definitely not easy to do 3D. Love me some sussy. Yeah, it's a very convoluted way to go about texturing. You're probably better off texturing in Blender or through more normal methods. But listen, Substance Painter is expensive. You know, we're not there yet. We'll be back at Keys shortly, making a coffee, the waffles, the scrambled eggs.
Whoa.
Gonna be a good day. In the meantime, have this. Thank you for leaving us with some parting farts, Lance. Enjoy the food.
Why is the sussy so much slower in the overlay chat than the actual chat?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't know.
I see the rotating at normal speed. Did you bring enough for the whole channel? We want waffles and scrambled eggs. Lance needs a sub. Lance didn't get hit. Eat issues again. I'll take a scone. Or scone.
Scone.
Do you say scone or scone?
Scone. I say scone, not scone.
Scone. Yum. Theo really needs to get swole. Same as Bernardo. That's great. Parents made my favorite dish that contains. Do you mean asparagus?
Asparagus?
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out. One,
I say.
two.
Granger!
Hey, Granger.
Thank you for the Tootsie Roll fart.
Yeah, your favorite dish containing Asperger's would be weird. For sure.
That's not a food. Oh! Forget the 42 one, it's so watery.
Old family recipe grandma taught me when I was about 7. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
I bet it's gonna be delish.
A dish with a side of neurospicy. It's not processing the dish with asparagus. It was. Ay. Foundry, thank you for the 42 biddies. Pandacito.
Now, I believe I cannot do this, unfortunately, as we fought. I can! Never mind! Gone. We're good.
I'm also not a big fan of asparagus.
Okay.
Don't. Probably just because I've not eaten enough.
Okay, I need chat's opinion.
Okay.
So we've now received 3 emails about from this person from a sunflower seed snack company.
Wait, what?
Sunflower seed snack company asking us if we want to essentially be sponsored by them.
Are you? This is true? 3 emails?
3 emails now. And on the first email, it said, this only applies to US creators.
Okay, did they know
So
we're
I
not
ignored
US
it.
creators? Yeah.
Well, I ignored it. But now they keep chasing. Like,
Geomotech,
tell me,
thank you.
just tell me who the asshole is. Is it me because I'm not responding, or is it them for not even looking into?
I think you should
Who we
probably
are.
just reply simply like, "We're not from the US, thanks."
I guess. But like, leave me alone, you know? I guess they can't easily check.
It's your accents, you had them fooled.
True.
Yeah.
They can't easily check where we're from, right?
I don't think anywhere like on our stream it says,
Yeah.
"Oh, we're British."
What was that?
No, nothing.
Oh no.
Mr. Jesus, I would cheer bits, but me poor, me sussy. No worries, Gene. You just watch a little longer, and you know you'll get some points for regular farts. You know, fart with the rest of us.
What?
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 Huh? British people don't say they're British. I mean, we're not British. We just live here.
Shaded sea can't become roots. Well, through you.
Ah, thank you, Mr. Gene, for your fart. think it's Maka telling them to keep trying, poking you out from behind the scenes, Maka Mastermind. Love me some parts. Yeah. Where them scone?
Yeah, where's the scone sponsorship? That's what I want.
Yeah. I'll take some scone.
I'd accept that.
Or some fish and chips. I'll have some fish and chips.
Anyway, that was wild. Just getting a message from anyone.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'd probably
They were like, "Do you want us to send you some free sunflower seeds?" It's like, what?
like, these are like to eat, right?
Yeah. They're like a snack.
Yeah.
I mean, they're probably very tasty. Maybe I should just say sure.
Sure, can you send them to the UK?
That'd be great. Okay, but maybe I'm the asshole for not responding.
I think in this case you might.
Yeah, that's fair. They can't check where we're from. I'll just answer and be like, sorry.
If anyone from a cat food brand is watching, how about some treats for Maka? You know. Maka's a hungry beast.
Ribbit.
That is hot. It's getting to that point where I'm considering getting frog headbands again. That'd be a good sponsor. Yeah, I mean, I think if anything, I think like a cat snack brand. I'd be like, yeah, sure.
Granger cheered that fart and Twitch blew up. Did your fart crash your browser?
Granger, thank you for the 42-bitty fart. Movies where actors speak with British accents are my way to check if my English is good enough or not yet. I mean, so every now and then, I'll watch back bits of the stream or clips and stuff, and then I realize I can't speak English the way I think I speak English.
When you read what? Sorry.
Like when I watch myself, like when I hear myself speak.
Oh.
Like. I can hear my accent where it was in my head as I'm speaking. I don't notice my accent. I only notice it when I hear myself speak, like in retrospect, which is great, which is funny. Hello. How's it going?
It does.
You speak English really well. Thank you. I mean, yes, I feel I just mean in the sense that you're not aware of your accent. It's tricky, right? Like, I mean, I'm not someone that can do accents, so but in my mind I don't think I have an accent until
you don't really, like, I don't think you have like an American accent.
No, exactly, but like in my brain I have no accent. I don't know how to explain it.
There's no such thing as no accent.
No. I'm just trying to say that there's a disconnect between what I think I sound like and what I actually sound like. That's all.
It is extremely funny though when you go out into the world and are around British people. You try to sound British with some words.
But I don't try it consciously.
It's very funny.
I don't try it consciously. I promise you that. That just happens. This was pretty good. I was really excited to play Duck Season, but it was a little disappointing. Oh no!
Which one is that? Duck Season?
Not quite what you expected then.
I feel like we talked about it before, maybe.
You don't have an accent from my perspective. Yeah. I wouldn't... If I wouldn't have known better, your accent sounds Midwestern to me. Yeah. Mr. Jean says, I have a friend who instead of saying achoo when they sneeze, they instead say, oh, Billy Bob Burger. What?
That is a choice.
That's a choice, yeah. If you had no accent, you'd just be breathing air. Fair enough. My perspective is as someone who has pasta accent.
Pasta accent.
Pasta accent.
Ballerina assassina.
Me. Listen, and the other day you got a crocodilo bombardino.
Bombardino crocodilo.
Bombardino crocodilo. I wonder how many more there are. That's the one. I wonder how many more of those there are out there. I want to discover them all. Bombardino crocodilo. Oh, I love it. They make my day when I see those.
Oh.
Jeff, thank you for that part. That whole time I was jogging, oh my gosh, back now, saw some cute birds and a full rainbow. Oh snap! And I started raining just as I was finished. What'd I miss? Oh Jeff. Oh Jeff. A lot happened. But it's alright.
It was kind of crazy.
I keep thinking about this guy at night. Is that about queso cassini? We love queso cassini. Queso cassini is an icon. Are you laughing?
It's true.
Did you laugh?
I just love that you manifested Cassini into the world.
I brought Cassini into this world when I was a child. And I have chosen to resurrect him. Cassini shall live.
Why
Ayo.
are you running?
I'm not running. Jeff is running.
Bruh.
I thought you were gonna say I brought Cassini into the world and I can take him out. No! No! I mean, the whole purpose of Queso Cassini was so that he was a little like cheese in comics that got constantly taken out, essentially. But no. I need to like recreate one of the comics of Cassini. I think that could be fun.
Look, we have little rocks.
Granger, thank you for that fart. Look at the little rocks. Got my headphones on in the kitchen. My nose twitches every time I hear a fart. Queso Cassini party. Yeah. Oh. Jeff, thank you for the fart. Do we know where Queso Cassini was born or possibly produced? I'll need to consult the ancient texts to see if we have an origin story of Cassini.
The deep lore.
The deep lore. Ooh, this suggests, would it be bad if you could trip over the small rocks? Also, Jeff.
It'd be funny.
It could be funny. The more I watch you guys, the more I'm motivated to try and start pixel art. Do it. Do it. If anything, it'll just be fun. You know? Thank you for the fart.
Can, you know, a lot of people do like pixel art a day type things. Or obviously you don't have to do a day. You could do like pixel art a week if you prefer. But like every single day or every single week, you try and do one piece of pixel art.
Yeah.
And you'll learn something new probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, tripping over rocks would definitely be funny. I don't know how much players would appreciate it. But it would be funny.
You know? It would be fun. Making bad art. Hey, you know, you'll just get better. You know? Oh, where'd I go?
Okay. We got rocks, we got big rocks, we got small rocks. We need bushes.
And there's like the 3 blades of grass.
Yeah, we're using those. You mean this?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, we're using both types.
Yeah. Desperate voice. Wait, can I flood the screen with Gesso Cassini? Then his whole family will be there. Oh, I had an image with all the characters from the Cassini comics. Where did I even save those? I feel like I need to have them more on hand to show them to you guys. Let me try to search for them.
Would bushes have collision?
As in, like, or you would walk through them, kind of?
Maybe the big ones, not the small ones. Because we have 2. We have this big one and this small one.
Oh my goodness. I think the small one, you just run through it. Maybe the big one, I think if it, maybe objects that are like half of his size or bigger, you have to go around them.
Can you make it slowed instead of full stop?
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that.
That is an interesting idea.
Jeff, I was jogging and another jogger passed you twice.
Ben,
oh, that's alright.
Ben, go to your room.
Ben, you're grounded. Where's my Cassinis?
Bruh.
Unbelievable. I do like the idea of slowing. We don't have that technology quite yet, but I do like it.
Okay, now I'm just determined to find my Cassini.
Push the slow down and small rocks trip you. Just maximize obstacles. It actually... It might make it more interesting, like while you're running from the zombies.
I like big farts and I can't out loud.
Oh my God!
Sorry. Yeah.
Sure. Providing those obstacles to get around could be interesting from a gameplay perspective. As in slow motion for game. Yeah, like a slow debuff for the character.
I want to select.
I want to make like a debuff system where you can apply temporary statuses. I mean, maybe for the going through a slow area, it's not quite a debuff. It's just something that's applied if you're in an area.
Okay, I I believe I have uploaded the casino. Maka, you gotta wait 10 more minutes for your dinner. What's a good Queso Cassini comic?
It's like a reward.
It's a reward.
It's like a
Love how Bernardo wears hat reward. It's 1 more point than Celine. I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Must be Twitch bugging out, you know?
Cassini. The Cassinis are now gathered in my... We can explain the Cassini lore again.
Pick one unique bush that once the player comes near, a random time interval later, the game crashes, then comes back. Whoa! Just one of them does that for no reason. Keep them on their toes.
Oh,
Ma'am?
sorry.
Brother,
Do you mind bringing up the Cassini?
What am I doing? Oh,
The
you sent me a
Cassini,
thing?
Yeah. Maka, you alright? Maka's meow meowing. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow.
It's just the one image, right?
Yeah. Says thanks to whomever gifted a sub. Just stopping by to say thanks and doing things. Wish beautiful weekend to y'all. Enjoy your weekend too.
Have a good one, Ice. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. There you go.
Cassini! This is where Cassini comes from. It's in Spanish. But basically, it says that one day Cassini was walking and it was really hot and the kids were very hungry. Cassini says, "It's so hot." And the kids say, "I'm hungry." And then the boy says, "I know, let's melt some cheese." And then Cassini took a nap in the bench. The kids somehow pulled out lamps.
Like it's a really hot day,
Yeah.
but it was their lamps that helped them
then
melt.
they accelerated the process with some lamps. I don't know where
Classic.
they're plugging those. But
Classic.
And then an hour later, the kids ate melted Cassini. And then the last panel is just an ad. It says, "Everyone loves queso Cassini, and even more when it's melted. Only in shops in Cheeseland, in Cassini Land, for $9.99."
Maybe remember with your Game Boy there was like a lamp attachment.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
What takes me out is the advert at the end.
How old were you when you drew this? When you made this up?
Must have been like 6 or 7, around that age.
Yeah, it's deep lore right there.
Yeah. Also, $9.99 for early 2000s seems expensive.
For some cheese, yeah, that's
That's some expensive cheese.
that is a lot.
They've come back for revenge. They're so perfectly synchronized. This seems like a short that would be in duck season. There are a bunch of tapes with some really weird stuff on them. I definitely want to remake some of these just for the fun. Thank you for the lurkies. Hope you've enjoyed your time here with us today. Okay. This is looking pretty good. Gotta add some more things. Some more stuff, you know? If queso is cheese, what is cassini? Good question. That's just his last name.
It's like cheese.
Like cheesy cheese.
Cheesy cheese, yeah.
Cheese McCheese face. Basically. You know, typical name that a 6-year-old kid would give to a character. I just realized I was probably also drawing those for the school magazine, and that's why they had ads on them.
Right. Okay, we got bushes.
Let's see them. Bodie McBoatface was an homage to Hootie McOwlface.
Move that.
The rock. Or the bush. An
Oh, the
owl
rock also
named
needs.
through an adopt-a-bird program. Okay. I not heard about that. Look at the little bushes. They look good.
Yeah, they look great. Yeah, definitely the small ones. I'd expect to be able to. Ooh, I'd expect to be able to move through. The big ones, like it's fine, but they're big enough that they could definitely have collision.
Oh.
But they look pretty awesome, I would say.
Watch out, there's zombies. Oh, that one's stuck.
They get stuck in between the rocks.
Oh, the person got stuck. Oh, get wrecked. This is saying the Internet Archive is hosting a game jam. It's all about making use of art from the those stock art CDs that a lot of games used to be used back in the 90s.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
that's actually really cool. Yeah, I like that.
Get wrecked. Duck is rolling. Yep. Look at that. Look at him go.
Oh my cuckoo, you gotta wait. You gotta wait a little bit longer, okay?
Potato, hello.
Hello, potato. Can you go over to the greenhouse for a little bit? I just want to see how something looks.
Yeah.
You can't really see any of the texture on the brick at the bottom, on the sides, can you? You don't see anything, you just see the color.
The texture of the brick.
Right, because there should be a little halftone in there. You can't see it at all. Okay. No, let's just check in if it was too faint, which it is.
This?
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
It's
just too faint.
Yeah, it's too faint.
Oh, that's fine.
It'd also be cool if it was like stronger but more concentrated on the bottom half, so like a more of a gradient.
Yeah. I was just testing.
Yep.
What that looked like. Yeah, on the inside. Anyway, just thank you so much for popping in and saying hello. You actually gotta get some sleep. That's fair enough. Yeah.
Have a good sleeps.
Yeah.
Okay. There is a bunch of like little artifacts. Because sometimes this happens. They spawn on the same coordinates. They spawn on the same coordinates. It's not good. Thinking of zombies, it doesn't really make sense that it would go to pandemic levels if it was only transmitted by bite. Otherwise, we'd have rabies outbreaks in human population constantly, which we don't. Although zombies don't die of the disease. They don't die of the disease. They actively seek out humans to bite, right? Whereas rabies necessarily doesn't do that. But yeah, zombies can't get on a plane. I guess it depends on the incubation period, right? Like if it takes a couple days to be turned into a zombie, you could travel somewhere, you could be off in the other side of the world and then bite someone, I suppose. But yeah, it's definitely, if it's not airborne, then it's not super easy to like go global super fast. Burn, you're not tracking where everything spawns. How do you mean? Tracking where everything spawns? Do you mean like to prevent them from spawning in the same coordinates? That's probably what you're referring to. I could do that. For example, if I'm spawning grass, I could make sure that I don't spawn it in the same spot twice. But right now, that's separate. So like the grass is handled in one place, and then the bushes, let's say, is a different instance. So it doesn't have information about another type of prop So I would need to bring it together somehow. It's definitely doable, but a little more complicated. Yeah, it's definitely doable. Yeah.
Put down, Coco. Ow. Elbow.
Oh, it's happening here too. This also happens, like because the area it can spawn goes right up to the edge. It can spawn on the edge. I would probably want to prevent that. Like, you can't use a point along the edge type of check.
Yeah, Mew, thank you for that fart. Thank you.
You forget you're a zombie, so you travel to the end of the world. You know, it's like
A reward?
the coronavirus. You know, you don't necessarily know you have it until a few days after, right? The symptoms do not show. Anyway, I shouldn't be doing this right now. Clearly unnecessary.
But is it fun?
No.
Oh. Never mind that.
There should definitely be some other mechanic too, and not just a bite, airborne touch, or even the ultimate Deus Ex, no more room in hell, so you die, you become a zombie. More mechanics. I mean, if you think Walking Dead, right? They very quickly retconned the bite transmission, right?
We are the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
You know?
They made it airborne. They made it so that everyone was infected.
Yeah. And all you had to do was die.
Yeah, it triggers by death.
Yeah.
But everyone's infected. So that one was airborne. And then a bite just makes it so that you die.
Yeah. Yeah. Hyper focusing on minor details is how game devs stay sane. The grass be grassy? It do be.
It do be.
I still need to fix that texture though. On
The ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to find something else.
Yeah.
Because now we got grass.
Now we got grass. I mean, I still think it's fine. It just needs to be less contrast.
I don't think so. I don't think because we have this grass, this doesn't look like grass anymore. I'd be happy to see it without anything at all. Or just with splotches of different color. Rather than like full shapes. I don't know. I don't know. No symptoms. You just happen to bite someone before symptoms show up. just we're in a random cat fight. Grassy doobie. What airborne? What turned them? Might have missed the explanation. We were talking about the efficacy of the zombie virus. being only transmitted through bites. Kind of weak. What a horrible thought I had. If there was a disaster level zombie pandemic, but there was a vaccine against zombism, there would be pockets of anti-vaccine people who wouldn't take it because vaccines are bad, and then they'd have biting parties to help. Oh my
What?
god.
No! Not like this.
Wow. That is quite the thought. You say that, but rabies. Yeah, that's where the conversation started. Is like rabies exists, but the whole world isn't affected by rabies. It's not very effective at actually spreading. Like, it's really bad, but it's not like wildly spreading. But maybe that's because of vaccine. I don't know. Actually, don't know how resistant we are to rabies.
Perchance. You can't just say perchance.
You can't.
Maybe it would spread like wildfire. It just happens that we're vaccinated against it. Oh yes, Temtic food. Temtic showed us the food.
What? What the food?
Is the dish he was saying.
Perchance.
That's definitely asparagus. Quite. So what do we got here? We got eggs, asparagus.
Perchance crossed out.
Is that a salmon? That cod? Quite the assortment. Nice. It's just rare, not the vaccine, right? So it's not that great at spreading. Yeah, I did watch a video a while back talking about just how deadly rabies is. And if basically you don't deal with it immediately,
Yeah,
there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. Sounds scary.
World War Z does the apocalypse well, I think, and it shows how it would spread so fast. Yeah, what happens in that one? I can't quite remember. Oh, that's bad. I'm dead. Rip. Yeah, I can't remember what happens in that one. I quite enjoyed that film. A lot of people meme on it and don't like it, but I thought it was cool. I thought the zombies themselves were well executed.
Hmm.
After a bite, it takes 12 seconds and the change happens. And disease run, right? Right, the thing is, if the change happens in 12 seconds, how does it reach a different continent, right? How does that happen? Did you just get revenge on that rock by deleting it?
No comment?
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. No. Maybe. It was just because you already have the tree. So the rock was actually blocking this path altogether. I mean, maybe it should do that. Maybe I was a little too quick to judge that rock. Alright, let me commit this. Updated props generator added rocks, bushes, etc. Boom, ship it.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Baggage handler gets bit, then is stuck in cargo hold. Flight attendant goes to cargo hold. Right. Yeah, you could definitely find a way. That's true. Boats. It's more of a question like, if a change happens in 12 seconds, then on the boat they would know there's a zombie, even if it somehow happened on the boat, and they would have to just willingly continue and deliver the zombie to a different place. Nowhere to run. Right, but the boat, I mean, I guess if the boat kept going straight, it would hit land sometime. Right. Yep. Could be. Recently rewatched it. I loved it, except it kind of just ended. That's true. It does end somewhat abruptly.
World War Z.
Yeah. It's like, was it like, oh yeah, we have the cure. Cool. Credits.
Credits roll.
Which, yeah, I guess that's fine.
I gotta give Maka her dinner because she's losing her mind.
Okay.
Yeah, as you can hear her. I'll be back.
Soul, hello, hello. Finally early enough to catch you. Hello, my fellow nerds. Hello, welcome on in. Hope all is well. Uh-oh.
Thank you for the fart.
No, my nerds. Rip. Yes. Killing the nerds. No, they're good. They're good. They just are momentarily zombies again. They'll be okay. Oh, snap. We got a sprinter.
What's the card that they added?
Oh,
Like,
get wrecked. Sorry?
what's the card
I have no idea. I mean, I'm cheating because I have infinite dashes. I would have been dead by now, probably. Oh, game's lagging. I should fix that. I also might need to make it so that the sprinter can't turn humans, because he just waltz on through and destroys everyone.
No! Don't just scare me.
I guess you just gotta deal with them. It forces you to deal with them. Maybe that's not so bad. No, not for a while. But that's so smart. I should make a debug for my game. That way it's easier to test things. Mr. Gene, I highly recommend it. It took me like 6 months to finally just do little simple dev tools. It's definitely worth it. It doesn't take that long. Do it. Agora que vi o moto do Shroud, lembrei-me quantos fazias, me vai lembrar o Shroud. Depois quando eu vi um vídeo dele pela primeira vez. A forma que ele falava era bem parecida a tu. What? I wish I was more like Shroud. Get those sick 180 headshots.
I'm just gonna eat some custard.
Sure. Do it. It's a good sign when the dev has to cheat. Yeah, I should probably take that out and see how it feels, huh? Let's do it. I'm going to remove the infinite dodging. See what happens. So right now I have the dash at 10 seconds. That's probably a little bit too harsh. But it takes a long time. The idea is that there'll be different utility abilities, and something like a dash would come back quite fast. But if you had like a jetpack, it would be a long cooldown, but it'd be way stronger, right?
What's going on there? You were never much of a shooter at your prime, apparently.
Wait, what? Prime Bernardo? What do you mean Prime Bernardo? You mean me? You mean me right now? Is that what you mean? What do you mean Prime Bernardo? What? Excuse me? My god, my ego just got absolutely annihilated.
You're right.
No, but I used to play shooters all the time. Yeah. Counter-Strike, Call of Duty, Battlefield. That used to be all I did.
Let's run some games in Dota to see how you've been holding up. Oh, snap. Don't worry about my ego. I peaked you. Yeah, same. I just don't even...
I mean, yeah,
I
true.
just know. I know. My best in League was like 8 years ago.
Yeah, nowadays I'll play Slay the Spire, Genshin Impact, and I'm a happy camper.
Soul is asking what the camera angle is at.
Cameral angle.
The cameral. You know the cameral.
The camera is. So it's a 45 degrees of perspective. So like this angle is 45 degrees. And then it's 50 degrees vertical angle. So like this. And then there's a distance applied to it for the zoom. So 45 and then 50.
Miamu says I never got out of silver and gold. The best I ever got was I scraped the bottom of gold 1 year, and that was it. That was the best.
I never even played much of ranked, to be honest. Just slam normals. Dota though, that's a whole other universe. Ah, but Dota's so good.
Hollandaise. Apology, you've made hollandaise? I've never made.
Oh no, now I'm using my dash when I don't need it. Because I'm used to having it always.
You got successfully out of iron. So cute. Yeah. I mean, again, I wonder depending on like what lane you mained, like what the stats are.
Yeah.
Because I just the 1 year I made it to gold in solo queue, I was just playing Leona. Like all I did was play Leona,
Yeah.
nothing else. Is the light coming from the camera or is it offset? Because I see shadows, which I would love to get working.
It's not coming from the camera, no. It's a set like directional light, which yeah, at the moment it's
One trick looks nice.
it's like slightly offset from the camera angle, the directional light, so that you see the shadow next to the characters instead of just behind the characters. But I'm probably going to add a thing to slowly change the direction of the light so that it looks like the passage of time. I do want to experiment with that at some point.
G's pointing out that the humans do not have shadows. Is that right?
Yes, that is true. That is currently just a placeholder thing. We actually haven't done the proper humans.
No problemo.
But yes, that's true.
Just checking. Ooh. I need to add rust to this.
Yes, absolutely. Are the buildings static or tilted as well? Right now, the buildings are fully disregarding the position of the camera. There's no perspective shift or anything. Might be something that we have to look at and consider better. But like it's looking decent as is. So we're probably gonna roll with this and only change it if it becomes a problem.
Why the heck does it do this?
One of the current problems is this. Characters can clip into buildings because the building isn't tilted like the character sprites are, if that makes sense. So they actually go into the geometry. So if we wanted to fix it, like you can change the collision shape so that never happens, but that's really hard.
It's too big.
Yeah, it's a lot of hair. You could try and like somehow mess with the render priority so that the character always shows in front of the building. But if they go behind the building, now they always render behind it. Like, it would need some custom implementation, I think. I'm not sure. Or you make the buildings themselves slanted, you make the geometry itself slanted so that that can never happen. But figuring out how to slant the geometry is kind of weird.
It doesn't sound like a fun time.
No. It's a weird one. It is a weird one. I didn't mean to stop the game. Oops. Lance said, jetpack dash idea. Doc panics and flails while it's active. Then there's a recovery roll and comes out of it looking all cool like he meant to do that. Yes. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Like he's just kind of flying like completely out of control and then just lands.
I think my only question with movement based things like that is like, what happens to the humans while you're jetpacking? The next question.
they just follow you like they would. So
they just run in the ground.
Yeah. But what I was thinking is, say you have the jetpack upgrade, that would unlock a new upgrade, which makes it so that humans can also use it. From a scope perspective, that sounds terrible.
Felgi, thank you for
but it'd be cool. Like,
part now.
You use your jetpack and all your posse of humans just all go up with you with their own jetpacks. That would be cool. But you could do that with the dash as well. Like when you dash, all the humans like dash with you. That'd be quite cool.
Like Simon says.
But that would be a separate upgrade, right? It's like an upgrade to the jetpack is making it so that the nerds can use it too.
I was thinking like you deploy a massive net and you just scoop all the peoples in a big net.
Anti-gravity displacement entanglement beam float in stasis. That would also work. Like the what I see when you say those words is the guy from Incredibles, the villain from Incredibles. The kid.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I can't remember.
Synapse. What is his name? With an S. Syndrome. Yes. That's what I see. This Syndrome little beam. Shrink Ray, shrink some zombies. Ooh.
Oh my god, can you imagine them
that is
scampering
cool.
like little zombies?
And it would like slow them down.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. I'm gonna add that to the pile.
Ooh. Okay.
Shrink zombies.
Thoughts on the weathering, on the rustification.
So, Lance said, animation could be Doc struggling to control the jetpack and then falling and acting like it all went as planned. Sorry, Rust? Is that what you're asking about? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you give this a little bit of a pan around?
I mean, you're gonna see it like this, right?
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, looks good. I'm just wondering, given the setting, like if it wasn't for the setting, I wouldn't say this, but given the setting, does it need to be less red? As it may invoke other...
It's orange. It just looks different than what I'm seeing. But yeah, it's not red.
Could it be more brown?
It can be more brown.
Just a little bit. So it doesn't... You cannot mistake it with blood.
Sure.
Spam this flower to give no tail power. Ah, good old days. Pitch up the zombie sounds when shrunk. Yep. Could you put the dock upright but deform the sprite to take into account the camera angle? Put the dock upright but deform the sprite. Let me see. Let me see if I can kind of grasp what you mean. So we have the player somewhere here. We have this. So if I do this, no. What am I doing?
Hello, hello there. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Is that blue?
What was your peak rank back then? In Dota?
Dota.
It was Legend something. That was my best rank. It did not last. Okay, so this is upright dock. I don't think there's a way to deform it. Like, we could lower this, for example. That doesn't really work. Right?
Dota is hard. I've only seen him play Dota, and I'm like, yeah, that's not for me.
The problem is that if your sprite isn't facing the camera, any deformation you apply is going to be uneven because the doc's feet are further away from the camera than his hair, right? So it just doesn't look uniform. You can see at the bottom there's less outline than at the top, kind of thing. So I don't know that that's possible. I don't know. Let's you know, what if we scale it up? Oh, that kind of works. That looks better. We're just going the wrong way. I can't remember exactly. Wait, what if I do... Can I duplicate? No. Okay. Like, it looks kind of right.
Hope you're all having a great Saturday. Thank you, Kilo. Hope you're having a good day, too.
So now it's fully upright, but stretched on the Y. Hey, stop it.
You're telling me?
kind of works. That could be a solution. Certainly worth trying. Because now if we go over here, or even this tree, now that we're upright.
Freshwater Fern, hello. Good to see ya.
Hello. Your game is looking super good. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Especially today. Good God. This is a lot.
Look at that crazy UV.
Look at this friggin' texture. Holy. My poor little brain. This is too much. Well, it's just a lot. Worth it though. Worth it.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a potential solution.
Hey David, how's it going?
We just need to find the correct values for the skewing, and it might work. It might work. Like, it doesn't feel quite right, but there might be some extra magic that we can do to make it look nice. Yeah, thank you.
Angry
Thank you for
that
that
you
suggestion.
aren't using Game Maker, but my bitterness will subside. I appreciate that you will forgive.
Not to rub salt on the wound, Burn, but that's where we started. We chose to run away.
You're making it worse. From salt in the wound. No. Imagine.
Yeah, for me, Godot just makes more sense. It clicks a bit better with me, both from a.
He looked at my life choices and said, nah. Nah.
Yeah, my biggest gripes with Game Maker was the code organization part, like, I didn't love. Like GML and working with different files and stuff. I don't know, it just didn't really click with me. And then the other thing was UI. I really struggled with UI in Game Maker. But I hear they were working on a new UI system. Maybe that's out already. But at the time, it was a struggle.
You were in Struggle City.
Looks like he's as tall as Shaq. I suppose another option would be to deform the 3D meshes, like, not in Blender or anything, just doing like deformation after the fact.
You're gonna deform my stuff?
If I was like smart and knew how to do that, maybe, but I don't know how to do
my
that.
Stuff. You're touching my stuff, dude.
Organization stuff is valid, and also the 3D is awful. Yeah, I forget we're doing 3D now, to be honest. This is true.
Really? I'm not forgetting. No.
UI is better now, yeah. It uses flex panels. Yeah, that really helps, yeah. Even at the time when I was doing it, I was probably not doing it the correct way in Godot. Like, I was drawing stuff in code, and then I would have to run the game to see how it looks. But you could probably, like, make a level, like a new room for the UI. I just couldn't understand it. I gave
Oh yeah,
up.
Game Maker has like rooms and stuff, didn't it?
I gave up.
I remember.
Hey, we still made a game.
We did.
We didn't finish it, but it's playable.
This is true.
So we did a thing with it, and it was very fun. I draw everything in code. Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, I don't want to touch this room editor stuff. I'm just gonna do it all in code. You made a game?
Dude, you wouldn't believe it.
We did. Look. What GX Games Untitled Bullet Heaven. Look, we made a whole game. Oh my, why does GX Games do this? Stop.
It's having a party.
Oh my god, why?
Where does it do that though?
Because it's weird. Two 2,954 plays, by the way.
Whoa.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. That was loud. One. Now it's too low. Look, we made a whole game.
Release the game. It's so good.
You can see the UI is lacking. It was a struggle. I think those are the enemies that crash the game. So I'm just not gonna touch them.
My mushrooms.
Oh, you can dash in this one too. At least that game, it's so good. The idea is so cool. But the one problem with the weapons really sucks. The problem with the weapons?
Yeah, that they're exponential.
Oh, yeah, that's hard to make them, yeah. But, you know, knowing what I know today, I would have done it so differently that it wouldn't have been nearly as difficult. Again, I just didn't know how to organize things and make them, like, reusing code and properly inheriting parent classes and stuff like that. That would have helped so much into making the weapon variants easier to manage. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorites. Put the sword on the boulder, you get Excalibur. So that's the whole premise of this game, is you're taking weapons and you're combining them to make other weapons.
That was fun to make.
Yeah.
Back when you were two new game devs. Now you're pros.
We are. Technically, we are.
Technically, we're profesh.
People have paid us. Can confirm.
I think a lot of it still holds up pretty well.
Yeah. It's a good time. It's a fun little game.
Yeah.
So like here, for example, you have the fire staff and the hammer. So I could either choose to combine the hammer with the fire staff or add the fire to the hammer. So we had a normal hammer, but now I add fire, and now the hammer is this like molten hammer that ignites enemies. That's the whole premise. So here I could say add the boulder to the hammer. That makes a heavy hammer, I believe, so that the AoE is bigger. Oh, I can't add that. I can add the hammer to the fire bolt, which makes them knock back enemies. You can kind of craft your own weapons. And I suppose part of the fun is in experimenting and seeing what you get. Sometimes it's just a little boost, like adding knockback, or sometimes you get a completely different weapon, like the Excalibur. Or there's a flail that's really cool. Let's see if I can get the flail. And then you can modify the flail to get a meatball. Damn it, I keep getting the same thing. You can actually get a spicy meatball. I can have a bow. Try as a target, not a rule. Yeah, in this case, I did not know how to organize the code in GameMaker so that I could make it dry. But because of this whole like weapon combination system, there's so many variants that it got completely out of hand, and we just couldn't, like, adding one weapon
meant that we had to like add, I don't know, more and more weapons, right?
Yeah,
'Cause they had to
if you
combine
already
with
have
every
10
other
weapons
weapon.
and you add one weapon, you need to add however many combinations. Like, it's so many variants that we were like, okay, we messed up. We can't do that. It'll take forever. Get these little sacrificial shrines. Oh, I'm not going to be able to make it. You have to kill enemies within the area. But it's fun, even in this like super bare bones state. It's fun to play. That's the important part,
I wonder
right?
how long it would take you to like rebuild the Godot. Just curious.
Probably not that much.
Definitely not as long as it took you the first time.
No, definitely not. I don't have enough damage. Or you have these chests and boulders, you can try and break them out. I'm gonna die. I don't have enough damage. It performs really well. So props to GameMaker on that. Tons of enemies on screen. Absolutely chilling. They're colliding with each other. Damn it. Give me the sword. I want the flail.
You gotta collect keys.
I'm gonna die. Help. I'm dead. Anyway, that was our very first video game right there. You can play it on GX Games. There is one bug which causes it to crash though, so sorry.
Do you know what the bug is?
I don't. I know that it's with the purple mushroom, but I don't know what causes it. OP inheritance is a good way, but like even without OP, you could have general functions that you call instead of having that same code repeated again and again. Yeah, it did have that. It did have like the weapons all worked off of a base class, like a melee weapon versus a ranged weapon. They were all, that part of it was pretty dry. It was more just managing the different combinations. I just needed to handle it differently. Like,
I guess I did try before try was cool.
Like, for example, adding fire to a weapon, which makes it... Really, it just makes it now ignite enemies. So that part is easy. But then you had a different art, a different name for that weapon, how it then interacts with other systems. I just couldn't grasp how to make that all really clean. And eventually it just kind of killed the motivation working on it, because
Just seeing...
adding content felt...
Yeah, we had a
rough.
spreadsheet, which was
We did.
exponential. Oh my god. We were
I
like...
wonder if I could find that.
It must be in one of our folders, yeah.
Where would that be? There was a whole spreadsheet. Oh, there we go. Bullet heaven weapon combinations.
Jacob, what's up? We're doing good. How are you?
Hey Jacob.
Yeah, the green are the ones that we did. And this was after we reduced it down as well, wasn't it?
Hmm.
We had more.
I don't even know. So this is the base weapon, sword. And then
Good god.
if you add a bow,
And
it becomes...
scrolls down too.
Yeah, like... The thing is, so if we add a new weapon, we need to add one here and one here. So adding one weapon would result in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 variants. Just for one. So then 9 times whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
Oh no. Yeah.
It's like actually exponential. But if you do it right, you can have most modifications be pretty plain. Like fire adds ignite.
Yeah.
Swords add piercing, right? Bow adds range.
Yeah.
So in that sense, it's pretty easy. You're just doing a little modifier. You don't really have to think about it.
And then the kicker is that we wanted to do this in different realms with different theming. So this was the fantasy realm. We then also wanted to do like a Wild West realm with all of these same different weapons combining in a Wild West theme, and then like a space theme. And
Yeah.
we were like overscoped.
Yeah.
Like insane. What are the other pages? I think you might have like more craziness there.
I
Oh yeah, that was our first.
don't
attempt.
know, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see that we were losing it at one point. We were absolutely losing it.
I do think that seeing the final spreadsheet, I think we could probably like do this again at some point. And
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to revisit it.
because it doesn't. It's a lot, but like we already did most of them.
Yeah. I did very much enjoy the premise.
We didn't put it on itch because we're don't class that as a complete thing.
Yeah, it literally has full-on crash bugs.
Yeah.
Game crash bugs. So it wasn't at a point where...
It's not an itch standard yet.
Yeah, yeah. We just kind of threw it on GX Games because it's like, oh, it was sitting there. Technically, you can play it. But from a game dev pride perspective, we don't want to advertise a
broken game.
Yeah, broken game.
I can't wait to make an inventory management economy soon.
Nice. Yeah. Get it done.
Inventory.
I have much lower standards for it. Yeah, I feel like if we put it on itch, we would.
We'd fix it.
Yeah, we'd want to fix it.
maybe someday. I don't think you never say never.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
It was fun. It was a fun idea.
But yeah, I definitely would have to port it to Godot. Ain't no way I'm going back to Game Maker. I had a great time with Game Maker. I did, but my brain just works better with Godot. That's all.
With Godot.
There's plenty of amazing games that come out of Game Maker.
Okay, alright. I think this is looking pretty good.
One Crash to Desktop bug ain't that bad, especially for a first game. Yeah. Yeah. Very proud of what we accomplished for our very first project.
Yeah.
Super proud. 100%.
Not that bad. I'm working on a survival crafting game with as much science as I can put in. Imagine that spreadsheet. Oh my. Game Jolt. Yeah, we've heard of Game Jolt, right?
Yeah, we have an account on Game Jolt. We weren't getting too much traction, so eventually we let it go. You know, like every social media thing, you know, if you want something out of it, you have to be willing to put in the time.
Yeah.
And we just didn't have that. But yeah, I mean, the plan for that game, the premise was that you were dreaming. That whole game was set in a dream, and sometimes you'd end up in the fantasy dream, sometimes you'd end up in the space dream, and then you could cross those realms. So if you took your sword, if you went to the fantasy realm, took your sword, and then went to the space realm and found a laser, you could make a lightsaber. That was the premise of the game. But knowing what we know now, we know that's ridiculous.
Like, what were we thinking?
It sounds great, but get ready to hunker down for a few months to get it done, you know? Split fiction before split fiction.
Like, actually, kinda.
Yep.
Dang, if only we'd started game dev before.
We could have added multiplayer too.
Sure. Sure.
I used Game Jolt before I even knew about Itch. I prefer Itch. Yeah, I never used Game Jolt for like actually playing games. We just kind of used it to share, share game updates and stuff. Look at game art, things like that. Are we happy with the props? We have grass, we have bushes, we have trees, we have rocks.
Yeah, I mean, are you happy with how it works?
Yeah. The world is looking quite full.
Is it looking much more populated now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think there's more to do. I think a lot of it will come from the ground textures once I get working on those.
Yeah.
The
base texture and then like the overlaid thing, right?
Yeah.
Like putting dirt patches and
then also
like
just making more stuff like little branches, little like leaf clumps, like a couple more little flowers, you know.
Yeah.
More like could do a little clover patch or something, you know.
Uh-oh.
Oh. What do you mean? Oh.
I'm cornered.
I got gifted a sub.
Hey.
Nice.
Enjoy the emotes.
Enjoy the emotes and the nerd certification.
Okay. I do have a big task I want to work on, but I think I'm gonna save that for tomorrow.
Is that gonna be tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time is it? Because it's really light here, but I have a feeling
6.
it's kind of late.
Yeah, we've been going for 3 hours.
How you feeling? Anything else?
I'm pretty ready to call it.
Yeah. Shall I save this and we put this in the game? And
Yeah, let's do
call
it. Yep.
Okay. Wait a minute, because I need to do again as the most inefficient texturing method in the planet.
What are you gonna call it? Bob. Ted.
Ted. What?
That's what I'm gonna call it.
Call what?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It was a yoke because I said I'm ready to call it. Bill, Jane, Marie,
Fair enough, dude.
Francisco, Jeffrey. Yeah, but the next change I want to make is a bit of a rework to how the zombie curing works. Essentially, right now, the cure works based off of a timer. So the zombie gets the cure, let's say 10 seconds go by, they get cured. I want to change it to something closer to hit points, but it basically is like the cure resistance of the zombies. So say the zombies start with like 100 cure resistance, and when you apply the cure to them, they get like 20 cure points. And then over time, I don't know, they get like X cure points per second. And if it reaches their resistance, they get cured. What that allows me to do is make it so that your tool, you know, the tool you're using to apply the cure, can always apply more cure. So if they're at 50% of their cure resistance, you could still hit them again with the cure applicator, whatever that is, whether that's the basic syringe or the cure spray or whatever we add, the dart gun, that will still apply cure points and reduce the time that it's going to take for them to get cured. But it's a bit of a rework. It's probably going to take a bit of time.
I have done the things and stuffs.
Is that a super zombie? Yes. That super zombie just annihilated me. Yes, I was playing around with the concept of special zombies. So we can have special zombies now with unique behavior. This one I'm calling the Sprinter. They have high movement speed, but a low turning rate, a small turning rate. Yeah. So you can kind of dodge away from them. And the idea is that in, say, this scenario, you could kind of do this, and when they hit a wall, they would crash into it and like fall to the ground or something.
She took your drifts.
Yeah, so right now we're using this sprite, but imagine... Give me 1 second. I guess this could work. Imagine this. Like with the running. So take that, you know, the little circular fast moving legs and like a dust cloud, and just think of it here. That's the idea.
Yeah. Quick dad joke. I was walking past the farm and a sign said duck eggs. I thought that's an unnecessary comma, and then it hit me. Replace the greenhouse.
Yes.
Please. Please.
Exactly, Dagger. Exactly like that. We also need the little lines coming from it.
Yeah, we need some speed lines. Yeah, I mean, I think the VFX passes are still a ways away.
Yeah.
But we will be adding VFX. to
We
things.
have not really done VFX.
Ever. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the cat game,
Couple poofs. Couple.
yeah,
things,
it
but
was
nothing.
super basic.
Yeah.
But we have to go hard on VFX for this.
Yeah.
So that's going to be...
But the first challenge is world building, and then
Yeah.
so this is kind of what we're tackling now. But definitely, VFX will be coming at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Eek, look at that little duck. I love it. So cute, little baby duck.
Smeagol, you got the meatball.
Nice.
Nice. Love the meatball weapon. We were talking earlier about our first game.
I had too much fun.
Like, we made this, so you can, if you have a sword, you can add a boulder to it, and that makes a flail. And then if you set the flail on fire, you get a spicy meatball, and it's a literal meatball with a spaghetti.
Yeah.
And you can like bounce it around to hit the enemies.
It's great.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
Yeah. Little spaghetti.
I think again, like, it just kind of goes to show that at our core, we always are all about the silly ideas, the goofy ideas. and just,
Love
like,
silly design. Yeah.
not taking it so seriously. Yoink my spaghetti. Like I was telling you, I am totally gonna be doing some Cassini posters, post-apocalyptic Cassini adverts to put in the world.
Yeah. We're gonna put so many references in the game.
Yeah.
About like zombie media.
Yeah. And also just jokes. Just JKs.
Okay, so I'm moving this.
Silliness is
here.
underrated. Yeah, like I feel like we don't want to take ourselves too seriously. We just want our games to just be lighthearted and just fun and goofy.
Yeah.
But still look awesome. You know.
Okay, so we have this. Oh, that's looking so good. Then we're gonna... I don't know if there's a way for me to fix this, but at the moment I have to make this local, so I have access to the mesh. I need to make the mesh unique. I need to make this material.
Greenhouse is so pretty.
Unique.
Thank you, Lima. It's come out good, hasn't it? I'm quite pleased with it.
Then I need to steal this copy.
It's still not gonna be its final form. We will. I think maybe what I'll work on tomorrow is I will draw a lot of 2D assets that we will then bring into Godot and like kind of like decorate it. Like, gonna do some vines and some like moss and some stuff that we like put around it and on it as well. Yeah. Be sure to add this hunk. Falgi, Nick is gonna be a special zombie.
Oh yeah.
Don't you worry.
Nick is gonna be charging through the level, knocking down trees, I guarantee you.
Yeah. He's gonna knock down some
And
trees.
doors.
And doors.
Of course.
He's gonna just like burst through the fence, you know?
Yeah.
That's his entrance.
Yeah.
Zombie Nick. Yeah. Oh, look at this.
That's looking really good.
I think it's screenshot time for that. We need a before. Oh, and I fixed the jankiness on
Yeah.
the door.
That's looking pretty sweet.
I think that deserves a before and after.
Damn. Okay, where do I do it from?
What?
Here.
Is he the tank zombie from Left 4 Dead? We didn't emote. Oh, I think we'll need a batch of fresh Reclaim the Living emotes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do picture Nick as the tank from Left 4 Dead, absolutely. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, look at the sussy doc. He's always planning something.
What are we doing with screenshots? It's just to record our progress. It's just so then we can just look back and see, like, look what it looked like at the beginning.
This was day one.
Always planning. Never shaving. Yeah. What a glow up. Yeah. So the screenshots are just for us to remind ourselves, like whenever we feel we're not making progress, being like, but look where we were.
But listen.
Thank you, Jeff, for your lovely fart. The dog screams, I need to be on merch right now. El Capsulino. Oh, when we added the new zombies, it was already awesome. Yeah, and then we had the upgrade selection, and then the upgrade selection got a glow up. Oh snap, tomatoes, hello!
Hey, tomatoes.
You caught us right at the end here. I'm just gonna say hello to you.
Tell don't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I love to see early screenshots of my project. It really shows how far you've gotten. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
And yeah, I think also one of the things we want to do, if we have time, if we make it in time, right, is to like redo the Steam page if we can for this summer. I think
Yeah.
that'd be great. So that's kind of why we're focusing on like trying to like realize one small area, like the greenhouse here, to like as best we can.
Yeah, at the moment, our Steam page still looks like this. It has the old art, so we need to update all of it.
Mize, congratulations for winning the duel.
Oh, damn.
I shall try to win as well.
Damn.
I shall do my bestest. Oh,
But yeah, the thing with the
did I spell it
Steam
wrong?
page is that you have to show variety, right? So once we have that one area done with the greenhouse and stuff, we could replace this screenshot, right? We have the upgrades, so we can replace this screenshot. I guess we need some more art for some cards, so we can have some good looking cards.
And yes, you know, we do have a Steam page for it, but we're not really advertising it too much because, yeah, it's got all the old assets on it. But you can share it if you want.
Yeah, it's gonna be this one, and we'll spruce it up very soon for sure.
Oh no, Tomatoes is gonna win. Oh no.
We still need to make the zombie upgrade look cool, and then
The emote. Alright, Tomatoes, you win this time.
we had the end screen on here.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about this whole folder thing. We might bring that back, right?
Because like we were joking of like what does the J stand for? And
Yeah,
we
yeah.
were like making the doc out to be really sus.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I'm not sure like what we're gonna do now.
We need to make the UI. We need to make the HUD.
We do need.
So there's a few things we need to do before we can actually replace this. I'm not saying we need all of this.
No.
Like we could probably cut this, but Steam asks for 5 screenshots.
We could leave the comic, for example. I feel like I'm happy leaving the comic.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, it was one of them.
That's true.
The comic page will also get a glow up, but I feel like it's good enough to stay for now because
Yeah, that's a good point.
It is something that will be there.
Very good point.
So yeah. Yeah, we got plans for the comic. Don't you worry about it. Yeah. The nose peeking out.
Make fonts all caps like in most comic pages. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Apologies asking, does each Steam page cost $100 or is it just $100 for the dev account? The page, I think the individual game
Yes.
page costs $100.
Yeah. Every single app is 100.
Yeah, unless you're like committed to releasing it commercially, probably best not to invest in the page. Could the comic panels be your cutscenes? Yeah, basically. So we will have a little sort of comic intervals to kind of tell you a little bit more of the world of the story. But there will also be in-world like collectible pages, which will like let you read more lore essentially. But like I think we'll have a short and concise like intro comic, moving to the second map comic, you know.
Yeah.
But then like, so we don't want to impose it too much on people, but we do want to give the option that if you like that kind of stuff, like you'll be able to collect more pages and create like basically like put pages together to like read more about the world if it's something that you are interested in. So
yeah, each new map will have its own set of comics, so you get a progression.
Yeah.
So map 1, you can learn about the origins of the zombie virus. Map 2, you know, you start going into, okay, the doc is now trying to fix it. And then map 3, there'll be the conclusion of the story.
Yeah.
That's the plan. But the player can just choose to like pick up the
excited farts. Thank you for the fart, Lance.
The player can choose to pick up the pages more as a collectible, and they don't necessarily have to watch or go through the comic. They can just skip it. Because, you know, yes, we want players to experience the story, but I skip stories sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
It's, some people are just there to play the game, and that's okay.
But I do feel like Lumotech kind of basically that, like it's collectible pages, like you'll be able to find them in the map, and if you collect X number of pages, you're able to like put them together in a volume, and then you get a little story, about the world, about the doc, about stuff, you know.
Yep.
But then but the ones that are part of the gameplay, like we'll keep those quite short and quite sweet for the people that's not what they're there for, you know?
Yeah. We also are going to try our best to have a lot of the comic be told visually.
You gotta wear a hat, sir.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We want the story to be told visually as much as possible, so that you could kind of, you know, click next without reading the text, and you still get a gist of the story.
Yeah.
But if someone just wants to take their time and enjoy it, then they can read the text and get more context and enjoy the comics for what they are. And we want to make them super dynamic, right? Like right here, imagine the glint on the doc's goggles is actually moving, right? The fire is actually moving, or the trees are swaying in the wind, or the cure here is actually dripping off of the page. Like, we want to add little bits to make it more dynamic and keep you interested.
Yeah.
But, you know, as you guys are hearing me say this, I'm sure you understand. That's the goal. Big scope. We'll see. We'll do as much as we can.
But
you know?
The hope is that definitely this year, hopefully before the fall, we can redo the Steam page.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I would love to have a good chunk playable to share, maybe on itch, maybe with you guys, so that you can play it, give us feedback on the actual gameplay and how is the game feeling and looking. And then we'll just go from there. Probably another year maybe to get it all perfect like we want it.
Yeah.
It's okay. One day at a time, right?
One day at a time. We got a greenhouse now.
We do. and it looks awesome.
Oh, looks
I
good.
love it.
Can't wait. Parting farts for now, though. Off to help my brother put up signs. See you soon. We'll see
right,
you
Lance.
later,
Bye-bye.
Lance. Thank you for coming in. Tomato says, I wish the comics were narrated by Morgan Freeman.
We could look into it.
we
It's
could,
okay.
you know, we could like tweet at him or something. And,
Yeah.
You know, be like, you up for narrating this?
Just hit him up. Just hit him up.
Thank you guys for all the farts.
Farting parts.
Farting parts. Thank you. And thank you all for that insane hype train earlier
was crazy.
today. Oh
Wow,
my
wow,
gosh.
wow, wow,
Thank
wow.
you all so much for that. That was absolutely wild.
Yeah, that was insane.
But yeah, it is time for us to go. We will be back tomorrow with more fun.
Mhm.
Thank you, Jacob, for the fart. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jacob. Lovely having
Yeah.
you.
We'll be doing some
Eagle,
more
it was
game
great
chat.
to see you.
I can smell you.
There's the Morgan Freeman.
Oh my god. Marcus, thank you for that fart. And
Thank you,
thank
Tomatoes.
you, Tomatoes, for the blurb. We'll be
Oh,
back tomorrow
goodness,
with
goodness,
more
goodness.
farts.
All right, we're gonna take you over to Just Gavino.
Don't
They're-
quote me on that.
What? Okay. We're gonna take you over to Just Gavino. They're working on their game in Godot as well. It's like a party game. Think like Mario Party type thing, and it's multiplayer, which is, I have to assume, rough.
Multiplayer cannot be easy.
Yeah. So let's head over, give them some support, give them some
love.
energy. Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's go. Throw some Cassinis at them.
Absolutely. All right. We are ready to go. Catch you tomorrow, same time, same place.
See you next time.
And then we just say player character. What up, nerds? How are y'all doing? Welcome in. Welcome. For those of you who don't know me,